What's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday, man. That's right, football Saturday. It's been a long day. The boy I've been grinding, been busy, man. Shout out to everyone that participated in the poll. Said y'all want them during game live streams, man. So y'all got them, man. I'm already working. Went out. After I got finished doing it, y'all, if you follow, you know what I've been doing all day. But then when I got the mic to help set that up, next I got to get I want to get dedicated camera for the live stream. But anyway, that ain't what we're here to talk about, man. We're here to talk about the Colorado Buff versus the Arizona Wildcats, man. And Shedeur Sanders, let's start there. Let's start with Shedeur, man. Shedeur was Shedeur. Shedeur was Sheduring. He was Sheduring. Now the interception, the two interceptions don't look good. I think sometimes he's a real big timing guy, right? So he expect things ran a certain way. So he's really good on putting the ball where you're supposed to be, or where he really got a good keen on where he think you're going to be at, and he'll put the ball there. If you don't run that route, like one of the interceptions was the receiver. I want to say it was Western. I could be lying, but he kind of angled his route outward like that rather than straight in. So when he angled it out, the safety was able to get in front of him, and just like that, man, just like that, he was that whole thing was that play was interception. Let me see if I can fix this. One sec, guys. Sorry. All right, hopefully that's a little better. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta work. I'm working, man. But I also would say, that for the first time, well, not the first time, because we've seen a couple times this year, but Colorado had a run game. Colorado had a run game, and when they're running the football, man, and you mean you're gonna put 8-9 guys in the box to try to stop a run and leave that receiving core open, it's night for you. It's absolutely night for you when you try to do things like that, man. That guy Shedeur, he's legit, man. Now again, you don't want to get the interceptions up too high. Sometimes I think he gets a little rattled. And what I mean by that is like when the offense, I think he got frustrated with the center. For some reason, him and that center was not on time today. They had a fumble. They had a missed snap. It just wasn't working. So that's something I'm quite sure they're going to clean up in practice. Shedeur is going to get with the center, do some extra things, man. Travis Hunter, today, not much because he's still suffering from that shoulder injury. Had 2 catches, whatever. But he's still suffering from that injury. Look, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think when Colorado, right now, if they're coming out and they play their best football, if they say they put it together, all 3 phases of the game, they can compete with anybody in this country, man. They can compete with anybody in this country. Now, I know there's some people that just don't like Deion Sanders. All right, let's call it what it is, baby. So they just don't like Deion Sanders, and so they're gonna hate everything that Colorado do, Breeze knee or whatever. But let me say, I stand with Coach Prime. That's my guy. I'm a big Coach Prime fan, not just on the field, not just as a coach, not just as a player in his heyday when he was the best player to touch pass. But at the same time, as an off the field personality, man, I'm a fan. Like I am. But I'm the same person. Like, all right, coach, that was too much. All right, that was too much. That was too, But it's what makes Coach Prime Coach Prime. It what's make him him. He can do all of those things and then go out and back it up. And I think that's what helped him during his coaching time. During his playing time, like he was talk smack. You might not like it, but you could not say nothing about the results. You can say whatever you want to say about them, but you weren't gonna throw to his side. I bet you that. He took away that side of the field, and it had to be frustrating because he's showboating. He over there like, he's boring out here because y'all won't throw to him. Then you won't punt to him. Like, now, the criticism that I have for Coach Prime is sometimes I think he forget his players aren't that. He forgets sometimes that his players are not him. So the antics and stuff like that, or the media, the hoopla, all of that they go through, is like, oh, they can do that and then come perform like, no, dog. They ain't built like you. But let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let's talk about that defense for a second, man. Let's talk about that defense. That Colorado defense, which I'm not saying is the best, but they're showing signs. They're getting better. Now, Arizona has some injuries too. And first of all, let's not act like Arizona didn't have some injuries. All right, I think they top cornerback was out. Then they lost their linebacker. Then they lost their corner. You can only play who they put in front of you, right? But at the same time, Colorado came out there and did what they were supposed to do. This team is light years ahead of last year's team, and everyone said they'll win 4 games again and be bad. Hey, bro, don't mess around. Look around and Colorado in the Big 12 championship. That's a real possibility. And me personally, man, I'm a fan of what Colorado is doing. I'm a fan of Coach Prime, so whatever. Take that for what it's worth. But you cannot deny the improvement from year to year. Because remember, the talk of the season was what the reporter said. Doesn't matter, they're not going to be good anyway. We're talking about a coach that only won 4 games. Well, damn, he went to a school that only won 1 game. Last year they won 4. Now they already got 5. That steps in the right direction, but I guess we don't give credit for that. It's cool. Anyway, but Arizona, man, they quarterback. What's his name? Fatia. I think it's Fatia. I promise I just don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm not trying to be funny, but even though he only had 138-yard rushing. Passing. How many? I think he led him in rushing attempt. No, 24. But see, that don't count. That ain't quite right because some of that is taken back from sacks. So if he rushed for 60, but he had 40 yards in sacks, then that takes away from his rushing. But whatever. I think the young man got some progress to do, but he got heart, and that team love him, and you can see that he's trending in the right direction. And he gave it his all, man. They was banged up, bro. Arizona was banged up bad, and Colorado came out and do when you see a person down, you kick them. You don't. Not literally. I'm not saying literally. I'm talking about in the sports world. If I come out and play you and you limping, I'm not finna show you no sympathy. I'm gonna come out and do what I gotta do and get this dub. And I did. And I'm gonna be real. I think Colorado left some meat on that bone too. If I'm just being honest, 34-7 is hard to believe that they actually left some meat on that bone. But they did leave some meat on that bone when it came to how this score should have been in the 40s easily. But you got to think about the red zone turnover and stuff like that. So they love meat on this bone, man. But anyway, congratulations to Coach Prime. Congratulations to Colorado for seeming to be turning that thing around. And I thought the last game, hey man, they was right there. They was right there. Couldn't quite bring it home. But I don't know what you can expect for a team when you lose your 3 top wide receivers and your top cornerback. If I'm gonna give Arizona some bail, I got to give Colorado some bail too. I'm shooting them some bail too because Arizona did not have all their players. Who'd say this wouldn't be a different game if they did? We don't know, but hey, it is what it is. Another win for Coach Prime in Colorado. Keep moving in the right direction. Hey, look, man, what a game! Congratulations. Keep it moving. I want to see Colorado keep it going. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and remember, baby, we just getting started. Got a lot more work to do. Until next time, you guys be great.